I think I was hooked probably within 5 or 10 minutes. The biggest thing that did it is just the ability to have the labels, to have everything that I do on Gmail, right? And it has an emotional impact when you're starting your day and there's so many things going on. Like it's hard to prioritize. The ability to automate and have things going into certain labels, that's one thing that I use big time. I'm Gal Aga, co-founder and CEO of Aligned. I have dozens per day, probably 50 DMs per day or something like that. A lot of them are customers. A lot of them are people asking for demos or giving me feedback, or it could be active deals, inbound partnership requests. I think what I used to do is just make sure all the time that I use the read and unread options really carefully, and I 100% miss things. And not only that, I could not prioritize, right? So everything was just read and unread. So the same person that's trying to sell something has the same weight as someone that's looking to buy right now and is at final stages of the deal, and I reached out to and they got back to me, for example. So yeah, it was just insanely ineffective. So there are multiple filters in Condo that allow you to actually filter out the messages that you've already replied. So let's say if I'm doing some outbound work and reaching out to people and I want to see who are all the people that need to respond, I'll go into the lead labels and use the filter that tells me, show me only the people that I'm waiting for their response. And now we can see, okay, here are all the leads. There are a lot of last messages here to all of these that are coming from me. No one has responded. It definitely saved me hours per week, I would say. And I think the impact of just not missing things, it's hard to measure. I know that there are things that I missed in the past that were painful. So I don't know how many of them I did not miss right now, but I'm just not missing them. Yeah.